Alright, let's do this. I'm so impatient. I can't sit still. I'm like, I have to keep going. We got it. Let's do this. Anyway. Hope everyone is doing well today. My day was pretty chill. Finding more random isekai animes to watch, obviously, because I have a problem. And it's fantastic. Best problem that you could ever possibly have. So that's my day. I'm trying to like, no. There we go. That should be fine. I don't know. I'm looking at like my sound. It's really weird because sometimes when I speak at a relatively monotone level, like I'm like too low for my liking. And then obviously like there's other times where I'm being super loud and I'm like, oops, I'm too loud. Ooh woo. What if I just sit it at 10? There's no such thing as exactly 10. Awesome. You know what? Don't worry about it. Can I set it to specifically 10? Is there a thing? Microphone. There's different volumes. I don't know, man. You know what? I'm gonna leave it as the way it is. If I have to edit the sound later, that's my choice. Alright, let's do this. Let's hear from the first witness. Doing a case of larceny, guys. Fun times. Gumshoe.
My name is...
Yep. No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is that you know is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening.
Yeah, yes, sir. Alright then, witness. Please let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn. Yes, sir.
I am so hot. I am melting right now. I'm just melting to death. Oh god. Fuck yeah. I got distracted. Shh. Let's do this. I'm not writing messages in the middle of stream. Alright. Master Musk.
Musk is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling cards before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card to Lordly Taylor. His pattern is to always go after the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Marks to Marsk, sir. It fits his MO to a T. So, the actual identity of this Mask Demask is... Mr. Goated, what are you?
What? Why does he have coffee? Where did the coffee come from? Who's his barista on hand?
We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Goated.
Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee.
We know he drinks his coffee black. I'm just saying.
I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed.
God, I love him. Very well, to the coffee after all. What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial.
Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Mr. Delac who stole stole the mask. Erin, what are we doing? Hi, how you doing, Daft? Don't we have like a thing about his modus operandi anyway? It was like a thing. Striking a pose. Wasn't there something about... I don't know. The first started his crime 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling cards before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card on to Lord Lee Taylor. I thought it was his 6th heist, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. His pattern is almost always to go after the most precious piece. Well, that's not true because we found out that the urn was supposedly priceless. So do I just present this? Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe?
Whoa, just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous.
You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right?
Well, that's right, pal.
But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art.
Well, what do you mean?
Nick, how you say such a terrible thing? No, I meant from a financial point of view. I meant it wouldn't fetch a good price.
Well, Prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn?
The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it, and I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Master Mask would normally go after. Did it?
If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Master Mask.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but...
Whoa, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Master Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot?
This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it Godot 107.
I respect that. As a coffee connoisseur myself, obviously. His name is Godot. I used a game making application called Godot. I hated it. Honestly, he seems sweet. I think he seems fine so far. He hasn't made me want to hate him in any capacity, so I'm gonna call that a win. We'll find out. I've only just met him.
I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness.
Yeah, I like it. Alright, okay. I respect.
That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now, Mr. Trite.
What?
If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess.
Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. No, I ain't passing fictional judgment on my real life woes. Or are you? Nah, that's fine. So it's a game making application. That is so weird. Okay. Weird name. Dropping pens.
If you're saying it wasn't Master Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone intimidating Master Mask's method of fame.
A fake Master Mask?
Fake Master Mask? That sounds so ridiculous, but I like it. It's just a coffee turn up. I think it's mainly used for phone games. Oh, okay. There you go. I'm just writing down a note on my phone. Did I ever set my alarms on my phone? I keep going to set the alarms on my phone and I haven't. Sorry, I gotta make sure I wake up early tomorrow. I keep thinking things and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Alright.
Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trice. Proof that the person who appeared at Lily Tail that night was actually a fake.
Though I'd like to prove how Mr. Grodot's behavior, his point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting.
Looks like I'm gonna have to prove it.
I need proof that the person at Lordly Tail that night was in fact fake. God, I have no idea. He looks so smug in this picture. I kind of love it, to be honest. I need proof that the person at Lordly Tail that night was in fact fake. I mean, there's a photo. What? Run delayed? Do I just turn in a profile of run delayed? I'm not sure what to do. I think it's mainly used— oh wait, I read that already. Never mind, don't worry. I mean, we know this guy is fake, but also we know he didn't do it as well, so it's like, it doesn't really make any sense. Godot, a persecutor who's shrouded in mystery. Seems to know me somehow. You wanna see my badge? Poster of the treasures of... I always forget how, like, famous, kinda, Maya is. And Mia, actually. They're all kind of famous in this. I kinda like it. That it's fake. Proof that it is fake. The person at Lordly Tail that night was in fact fake Damask. What? Wait, how did we even come to this conclusion? We came to this conclusion like 3 minutes in. I thought the general consensus we just got to was, by the end of like yesterday, was that that the supposed Mask Damask, Ron Delight, is not actually Master Mask. He's turned himself in and was somewhere else completely last night, which we have evidence of. But that doesn't mean— that obviously means that he didn't pose as him, so... Not to mention, there's a very clear photo of him here, as well as in the publicity photo. So I would definitely say that it is him. Like, that's— I mean, similar sort of physique at least. I have no idea. I'm saving. Can I save? I can't save. Damn it. Never see it coming. Oh my god, how? So it was so weird, right? So it was really, really hot before, right? The weather is now, like, down so much. Not inside, it's still hot inside, but, like, there was, like, a weird storm that came through, whether there was, like, a little bit of lightning, and then, like, it, like, hailed for a couple of seconds, and then it would stop, and then there was some heavy rain, and then it stopped, and now it's, like, weirdly cool. Can I give a hint? Yes, please. I don't know what to do. I have no idea. Maybe I missed something. Like, sure, they mentioned the pricelessness of the urn, but I was like, that doesn't like, that's not proof that it was a fake person. Am I supposed to do a profile? Hi, Lily. There must be a wizard passing through your area. No, don't listen to Daft. I need a hint. Lily. Lily. How you doing, Lil? What do I do? What do I do? Because I don't want to present Delight as the fake, because he is the fake, but he's not the person who did the crime. Card or wallet? I don't... I will be coming to Purloin, the most priceless work of art on display in your Treasure of Kurain visit. Take good care of the speckled urn, won't you? That one?
Take that!
Bruce the lawyer is a fake! Oh! Okay, wow, what an ass. Wait, I should have read what she was saying! What the fuck am I doing? Alright, it's fine. I'm just gonna save now. Alright, go back. There's nothing on the wallet. Found in the KB building at 1 AM night of the crime. That doesn't prove anything. Ron's name hasn't been brought up at all. Okay, I'm gonna try this and then I'll reload if it doesn't work. Okay. This is no time to be impressed. Think it over. Okay, what did you say, Maya? When he stole the urn, his photo was taken, right? Who knows? Maybe there's something on there that he shows he's a fake. Oh, he doesn't have the thing on his... Oh my god, I didn't even fucking realize that. He doesn't have the big brochure, like, front piece. Is that right? Is that what it's trying to tell me? He's just missing the whole big front piece. Okay. Reload. Reloading. Okay. That is so weird. The proof is right here. This looks like a photo taken by a security camera, but if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it. How was I supposed to know this? What? F-A-F-O? What does that mean, Daft? No, it's okay, Tab. It's alright. It's a process. We learn together. Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use the pointer and show us about what this picture is so peculiar. That's probably not this, because we're not talking about this weird thing at all, apparently. It's right here, of course. You must Damask? You mean Damask? I have here a piece of reference I would like to take a look at. Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning? The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on Mr. Damask's chest. Brooch, yeah. Bailiff, get my steed. We need to retreat at once. A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape on. A clasp, eh? Ah, I see now.
But the Master Mask in the security camera photo. Oh, he has no brooch.
God, I did not pick up on that at all. I thought it was just a design choice. You know what I mean? Fuck around and find out. I guess that's true. Same as the emblem on Damask's calling card and serves as his symbol. But the thief that broke into Lord Littell wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Master Mask is a fake.
I've been fooled again.
It is now lore accurate that the judge has a horse prepared to escape danger. Color me surprised.
Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I...
Hey now, if you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too.
Mr. Corbett, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? Ah.
The brooch you're talking about? Do you mean this?
What?
Oh,
That's Damask's brooch.
where did you find it?
Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue.
Buddha statue. It must mean the Amy Faye statue.
Why didn't you tell us about that, sir?
I always put evidence away in my pocket.
That's literally tampering with the crime scene. That's literally a crime. What are you saying?
After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence.
Well, okay.
This guy's one cool customer. It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady?
Judge is the MVP of all these games for sure. That's true.
Hey, wait, sorry, what? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there too.
Excuse me? She's younger than me by like 8 years.
Rookies. Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Don DeLad's fingerprints.
Oh, okay. Fuck my life. I thought he was talking to Maya. He's gonna call harassment.
What? What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch? Order! Order in the court! Mr. Grudot, let's see that brooch.
I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her.
I mean, it appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back.
Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene.
Oh. Phoenix, we have a problem. Well, we know there was definitely a fight, but that doesn't prove that it's a real person or not.
Ah, you mess with Godot, you get the Godot copy, and you get burned.
It's me making coffee every day. Look, who hasn't made out with a statue before? No one! No one has made out with a statue, okay? No one. Please. Please. Don't no one tell me that that is a regular practice, okay? No one makes out with statues. Shit. Oh my god. No. I shouldn't tell you about Trojan Roman then. No! Clearly you haven't got many anime figures. But like, why? Why would you do that? Why? Like, it's a... I'm not... No. Okay. Why would I kiss my waifu? Because we're married, sir. Gee. Anime figures go in the jar. What? I'm not... Okay. He's been playing me like a violin. That's hot.
Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness.
Huh? You're done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet.
You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough.
That's amazing. What a great line. Very insulting to Gumshoe, but that's a great line. On all fairness, the Greek and Roman statues were often of gods and beautifully painted and life-size. Well, I mean, if they're life-size, I at least somewhat understand, but they're statues, okay? Don't do anything with that. Take them out, give them a goodnight kiss, put them back in. You really concern me, Keshi.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Bailiff, bring the next witness in the courtroom. Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance.
Huh? Is it? It could be Adrian's. Oh, okay.
1 second is 1 drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up.
God, what was his voice again? Shh, silence. Now I see. It's all becoming clear. Was that his voice? I can't remember.
What's clear?
Savari.
The truth has once again been elegantly revealed. We have here is a judge and a prosecutor, a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct?
Whoa, yes, that's right. You're literally sitting in the judge chair. Okay, that's not impressive. It's Penguin from Gotham. Oh my god, he is! Anatomically correct. Thank you, Con. You cannot tell me they were not very drunk people who decided to kiss it on a dare, because I have seen traffic cones on statues within the air. Damn, that detective guy is so smart and hot. Oh my god. But you gotta remember, I got you. High in the air. Right. Okay.
Ah, not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil.
I love that that this guy's secretly a sarcastic bastard, and I'm here for it.
Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Ashme, ace detective and rising star, illuminating the heavens.
You know, I was thinking about it last night, and I was like, maybe this guy is actually, like, he's in it. Maybe, like, I was predicting that he was the person, and then we had proof that he wasn't actually the person. So I'm actually reckoning that maybe he's working with the real, he's working with Damask, the real Damask, to give him a whole, like, persona. You know, he gets stardom out of it, and the other dude gets, and they share the money or something. Boy, these two make a perfect pair. They'd either be best friends, or they'd tear each other's heads off. I put my money on Godot.
I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were on the all-alone on security detail. You heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 detective gumshoes.
Wow! That is so rude, okay? Detective Gumshoe is invaluable, okay? He is precious and we protect our boy, okay? That's a lot of gumshoes. I know, right? Oh my god! If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is, what a piece of shit. What absolute fuck, okay? That's my precious boy we're talking about, okay? Why do people insult my Gumshoe? Okay, he is precious. Was this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason. I'm sure of it.
Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed.
The date changed the hour before.
That's when my nemesis, the infamous Master Mask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fearsome blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike, and when I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police.
Wings, remind me to send you the segment from a fanfic of Edgeworth doing a best man speech at Gumshoe's wedding. Please. Please. It sounds great. I love Gumshoe. I don't care what anyone's saying. Okay. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal. My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, this is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. Oh my god. But of course, that's only natural. I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of this performance that evening. Well, sir old-timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves, the great Master Mask, my arch enemy. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me. Very well. Hey Ace, how you doing, buddy? Every time I see Ace, the first instinct in my brain is the new One Piece chapter out? Every time. Just cause it's just a healthy reminder. Oh god. So just gonna lie here for a second. Oh yeah, you reminded me twice already. I don't think it comes out quite yet. I think it's probably like tonight or something. While I'm sleeping, it'll probably come out. I'm so excited. I know, as you should be. The last chapter was crazy enough. It's like, what's gonna happen next? Oh, if I could just talk about the One Piece chapter, I'd be so happy. Oh my god. Just give me a second, Con. I'm huddling from pain, okay? Let me huddle with my pain, okay? I'll push to check in a second. I need to binge One Piece this weekend. Yes, you should. All my friends who watch are saying the same thing you are. Mm-hmm. Where are you up to again? 9:15, 9:10, 9 or 8? Me reading every chapter now, right? So good. 9:05 or something? Yeah, okay. I have to admit, I feel like Wano, don't get me wrong, the start of Wano is really good, but I feel like it really kicks off once you get to like 9:20. And then it's like really, I mean like it has its dips and lulls in there, but it's really good. And then you get to like, and then you have like the whole backstory, which is exciting, but also like kind of like it's backstory. Even though it's really important and cool, it's still kind of like, backstory. I don't know. Hey Wolf. Hope you're doing well. Anything is better than whole cake. I know I keep saying that, but damn, whole cake just left a bad taste in my mouth. No, it's okay. Everyone agrees with you. Everyone agrees with you, okay? Don't get me wrong, like, Sanji has an amazing character arc during Whole Cake. It's really good. But the structure of the whole first half of the anime, the first half of the thing, was terrible. So weird. It's weird how almost bad it is compared to the rest of the anime. It really does feel like someone else was like given the reins to like write the chapters for like several weeks, and then it just went poorly, and then Oda was like, give me the reins back. Don't do this. Don't do this again. I'm gonna keep everything in control. Ask and you shall receive. I'm guessing you've sent it to me, but fantastic. Alright. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I'll read that later. Alright. Guys, just give me an extra moment. Well, the writing definitely is making up for Whole Cake now. Oh, fuck yeah. Dude! Egghead! Egghead! Egghead. Oh my god. Just all of it. Honestly, it might be hilarious enough to read it on stream. Okay, okay, okay. Guys, just let me have my moment. It's not dying down. My moment is not dying down. Okay, I might need to drink more water before I keep going. But yeah, House, you will not regret it, okay? Not that you've ever regretted watching any of One Piece, but yeah. Whole Cake, the pain of Whole Cake is worth it once you get to Wano. Wano is long, but it's establishing a point and important ideas that we need to remember going into the future. Okay, it's great. 10 out of 10. I'm gonna posture check soon, Con. Give me a second. You get a uterus, and then I'll give you all the posture checks, okay? Hi, Austin. Hi, how you doing? Fairy tale, anime cool? Hell yeah. Sympathies, that was me last Saturday. I do not doubt that. My tailbone can't handle my new skinny ass. Yeah, yep, that's, yeah. You know, I've heard that that's a thing that people think about, like, that's why like, women are better at being in school than men are, or something, that because we have more fat in our butts. Yeah. We can sit down for longer periods of time versus men who have less fat in their butts, so, they can't sit for still as long because they're skinny. Well, you know, they have more likely to hit bone while sitting for long periods of time. Well, I've got all squish. Yes, girl butts are fatter. If you want to put that in the in that way, yes, there is more biological fat that is gathered in the bottom parts of our bodies. We kind of, females have more fat pockets kind of built into different parts. I fully approve of this. I knew you would, Daft. We have more like fat pockets in like our butts and like especially like our middle section, because the idea is that when we have babies, the uterus is protected and the baby is protected more around those layers of fat. So you can kind of like carry it more. Like there's more probably innate like muscleage and cartilage and squish to kind of, when needed, kind of expand and be able to protect that. Was what you said bad? No, it was just it's just funny it being put that way, rather than being like, ah yes, girls have more like muscle or well yeah, like they have more fat in those particular places. Yes, just saying girls' butts are fatter. Fuck yeah. It's not how I would have put it, but that's fine. Dang, I never knew my dump truck and my school performance were correlated. Well, I'm always here to provide interesting new facts, Ace. Well, and explain why I experienced such pain sitting on the train today. Damn you, weight loss. And explain why I experienced, yeah. You would have to put it as swiggity sweetie, that girl got booty. Yeah, that's probably, I would have been like, it got more, again, like there's just more squish, as I say. More squish around like the bottom parts of our bodies and stuff. Damn girl, I bet you're really good at school. Oh god. That booby dummy thick. Alright guys, chat is funny today. Chat is always funny. That is true. Yeah, she got the badoink a doink. Yes, yes, sure. God, the pain. The pain is not helpful. Anyway, funny in the head for sure. We're all a little funny. All right, we're gonna read out of Santia's thing. So is this Miles Edgeworth? Okay, here you go, guys. The excerpt from a thing. From a thing, yes. No, it's okay, Tab. Don't you worry. You're not being specific with anyone. If you were saying it to someone specifically, it'd be a problem. You're saying it as a matter of thing. But yes, I would advise not calling girls. This is just a general rule, or to anyone. Don't call people fat. You can say they have more squish. I think that you can definitely say, I don't know, I just feel like fat is just like a word people just don't agree with anymore. Unless you're obviously talking about the biological fat. Like, there's just biologically fat in certain places. This is Miles Edgeworth doing a wedding speech at Gumshoe and Maggie Bird's wedding. Maggie Bird? Maggie Bird and Gumshoe? Why do I feel like I should remember Maggie Bird? I can't. Wait, no, that was the other one. Oh, that's right! She was the underling, right? And the dude, oh my god, okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. Okay. Yeah. The size of a city on, okay. I first met Dick Gumshoe when I was 20 years old. He had been accused of murder. Given what our lives are, this is a less wait, wait. This is a less surprising meeting than it likely should have been. Regardless, since then we have worked a rather impressive number of cases together, and that is why I can say that what I'm about to say with the utmost certainty. The man is an idiot. And a buffoon. I honestly have no idea how he made detective with his level of competency. He has limited ability to discern when people are lying to him. It's surprisingly bad facial recognition, and I'm still not convinced that all those times evidence he was in charge of landed in the hands of the defense were accidents. This said, he is also a very brave man, loyal to a fault, devoted to those he cares for, and dedicated to his work, and what it's meant to stand for in a way that very few of any profession will ever be. Or undaunted? Undaunted. I know what it means, but it sounds weird. Undaunted in the face of failure, humble in the face of success, and, after more than a decade in a job that leaves many jaded by the end of the first year, still seeing the best in those he encounters and the world around him. The sort to get himself in trouble rather than break a simple promise to a child, and to persevere no matter how harshly his salary's been cut. Oh my god, okay. Well, Dick Gumshoe once told me that, when I was a boy, he wished to be a wizard when he grew up. Seeing as that's not a job available in our society in this era, he became a police detective instead. However, something he likely does not know is that all of you who know me will likely be surprised to learn that I do, is that the word wizard can also be used to mean wonderful or excellent. And this being the case, I believe it's fair to say that Dick Gumshoe has become quite the wizard man after all. And is sure to be a wizard husband as well. Oh, and bad luck, Maggie. Bad luck, Maggie. Miles raises his glass with a wink. It looks like you're stuck with him. To the bride and groom. That's really cute. I love that. That's amazing. That's super adorable. Alright. Alright. Where am I up to? Ugh. Buttons. Alright. It's so cute and also so harsh but accurate. Honestly, it's the right amount for Miles. Miles is very much like, I'm going to be a condescending bitch, but I love you type energy, you know? You know, like, it's a very specific type of flavor, and we love that flavor. That's why we love Miles. Anyway, what are we doing? Nemesis, dancingly descended upon me. How did he descend upon you? Dancingly descended? From where exactly? Played Dead Island 2 earlier. It's good so far. That's good, that's good. Alright. Well, apart from the entrance, I suppose, where else? So in actual, he neither danced nor descended. Someone please save me. So how is it that you didn't notice the thief? My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened for his footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. This doesn't sound right. It can only be due to his subtly camouflage cape and soft-soled shoes. I hereby dub you A stunts. Damn. It's funny, I like to think that Phoenix is a pretty, like, mellow middle character. Like, he tries to be fairly respectful to everyone, but there's sometimes where he has the best jokes. His response in the fic when he was going to do the speech was roughly, "Are you sure? You know what I'm like." You really want me to be your best man? I don't think you want that.
Oh, please. Please do it, you're my best bud.
Oh, alright then, but don't expect anything amazing from me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. You'll do amazing no matter what. I believe in you.
Pawn had darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. Well, that's wrong. Wait. Attacked and knocked unconscious, and you weren't able to do anything? That's certainly some very impressive detective work. That's not what I wanted to do. Have you been struck on the head? Yes, actually. By a fire extinguisher. Good times. And what happened? I was knocked out, and you lost your memory too. You see, you have no right to look down on me then. The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin with. Wow. No. Go back. We had evidence. This thing. Looks like it was torn off some clothing. Okay. We did it. Honestly, that was pretty much how it went. Yeah, let's go. Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours? Hey, Mary. Hope you're doing well. Aha! This belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Master Mask. It is, in point of fact, Master Mask's brooch. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Ah, elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously it wasn't glued on well enough. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of being ripped off a piece of clothing. Ripped off? Aha! We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in the position to have a struggle with the thief. The other person that was on security duty with that night, you, Detective Atme. I would absolutely recommend the fic to you, but massive spoilers. Massive spoilers for which? Like the next... Like, this is the third game. Is this for the spoilers for other games? Or is this like, I need to finish this game? Because if I need to finish this game and then read it, like, I would do it. I'd read it. Unless this is related to other things that I'm unaware of. So, why did you lie in your testimony to the court?
What's this? Giving false testimony is a serious crime.
The amount of people in this game that have given incorrect testimonies is just unparalleled. Apollo Justice with side references to Edgeworth Investigates. Okay. So what I'm hearing is I need to play Apollo Justice. Wasn't Apollo Justice released for... I think I saw recently. Let me have a look. I saw recently, yeah, there's like a whole remake of like the whole trilogy. Yeah, Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy is like a whole thing that's being... Okay, I put it on my wish list. Okay. When is this coming out again? Oh no, it's out already. Okay. Ideas. I'll have to see how much it is on special. Okay. Everyone, it's nap time. I'm calling nap time. Give me a second. I'm not sleepy. I'm not sleepy. I'm in pain. You guys like food? I like food. Oh, I was gonna mention before, Fairy Tail is a good anime, Austin. I like Fairy Tail. At least of the first, like, 150 episodes is pretty good. Oh my god, it was really funny. I was talking to someone about Fairy Tail, and they were like, I think I got up to, like, this. Like, they mentioned, like, a clock, and I was like, episode 120, or, like, 110 or something. And then they were like, no, I don't think I got that far. And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure that's right. And then she looked it up, and I was 100% on the money. I was like, episode 120. Maybe a shorter stream today. It is going to be a shorter stream. I have to finish early, because it's early morning tomorrow. Nah, it's just my uterus. What, there's nothing, it's just normal, okay? I'm not gonna give up stream just because my uterus is in pain. I'll say it once and I'll say it 1,000 times, okay? My uterus is trying to win, okay? I'm not gonna let my uterus win, okay? Uterus is like, no, I'm in pain, lie down with a heat pack. I'm like, no, it's fucking hot. Okay? And I'm not lying down. I have video games to play, okay? This is more important, okay? Let it win? No, never, okay? Listen, we'll see where we get up to. We'll see where we go up to when it gets around 10:30, but like around 10 o'clock. And then we'll go from there, okay? I just need to drink more water. It's fine. It's just that I have to talk at the same time too. Ibuprofen. I did not. No, I don't usually take ibuprofen for period pains, because I just don't. Because I'm an idiot. Please. No. Try it. It's only one day that I have to go through. It's fine. It just makes me more like jittery. Like I just want to like move or hunch over and stuff. Massively helps me. Well, I just need a heat pack, personally. Lie on the floor. It's so hot though. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna go put a heat pack, okay? I'm gonna go get a heat pack and then y'all will calm down, okay? Pardon. Alright, I'll get a heat pack and then I'll be back, okay? Alright, I'm back, bitches. I hope you're prepared for some crime solving, okay? We're here to crime and to solve. Alright. Hey, Elder. Mods just scream for the basement for wings to rest. Yes, that is 100% what happens. Oh. What's happening, chat? Chair, what is your favorite color? It's okay, take your time. I think it's ignoring you. Yeah, but that's pretty normal. I'd imagine it's blue given the highlights, but it may be black. Oh, I just said it louder. I'm no female dog. Not yet. Ignore that, sorry. Just like the imagine, like, I'm gonna transform into specifically a female dog. Love you, Tap. You're doing great, buddy. Don't apologize. Why are you apologizing? Making silly har-hars. That's my job. No! Wait just a moment, Sir Adult Timer. Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home. I meant I'm sorry as in excuse me? Are those terms interchangeable? What am I going to do to you? I'm gonna put you in my basement at some point. Okay. Friendly basement, don't worry, it's filled with snacks, okay? Should be fine. I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately. Right. What snacks? Well, I have chips. Get chicken chips, Cheezels, there's some chocolate, there's gummy worms, there's like we could source some other materials, you know, there's lots of different chocolate. You know, like, well, if you don't like something there, we'll change the menu so you never intend on leaving. The true measure of a man is in the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right? You talk too much. Hey, it's a lot. Witness, so you're saying now that you and the thief fought? Hold on, that's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me? Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. I, look at me, agree completely. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, look at me cannot be easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true, bam, and that's all she wrote. As it doesn't have pork, gelatin, or insects in it, I should be good. Okay. Well, that's good to know. If you tell me to stay, I'll stay, to be frank. Okay, cool. So, chocolate should be fine, right? Wait, why is insects? I mean, insects is gross to begin with. Why would you eat snacks with insects in it? If you accidentally, like, eat a bug, do you freak out? Just a question. I would freak out if I ate a bug, obviously, but I mean, like, is there some other more into reason other than it being gross? Just wondering. So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Master Mask. Correct! It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seemed that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak. Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case. That can't be good. I can't handle bugs. Or owls. Or heights. Owls. Owls is very specific. What's wrong with owls? Or water? That's fair. Honestly, being on a boat and getting, like, seasick is really gross. Like, why? Not interested. Some lollies or chocolates have insects for coloring. Oh, okay. I had no idea. Okay, good to know. Let's say I had a babysitter who was an owl fanatic. Oh, right, you told me that. Yeah, and it had like a creepy owl doll or something. Fuck, man. Okay, I forgot about that. Mainly the red ones. Okay, so no red M&Ms. Got it. It's true that I looked away from the door for a briefest moment. Why? So why did you look away from the door anyway? In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm of one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer, elegantly of course. So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were looking on the computer? What should I do? Should I ask some more questions? Ask about the sensor. What kind of sensors are you talking about? There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. There are air conditioners, ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. I hooked up heat detecting, infrared, and ultraviolet sensors to each of them. That's a lot of hardware. Was it all yours? Lordly Taylor Department Store was kind enough to provide the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well. In other words, he couldn't have rigged the equipment, huh? No, go back. We're pushing about the computer. Owls, statues, pillows, blankets, and they're all looking at me, or it felt that way. I was like 7. That's bad. Okay, computer. So did that computer belong to Lordly Taylor as well? Correct. Well, except for the program that managed the data. That was specially designed by me. Look at me. In that case, he could have easily manipulated the data. Oh, what's wrong, Sir Lawyer? What do you mean by weapon from the side? Naturally, the thief that had no idea that I, look at me, was aerating in the area. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse. Sword? You mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch? Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. Okay, so he is talking about the Shito. So the thief armed himself with a sword, and what about yourself, witness? Okay. I only had his fists, but they were not enough. Okay. Oh, that's right. He said he saw him, didn't he? He was claiming that he actually saw the person. What happened? Well, as they say, press everything. My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious. I love it. Perfect. I assumed the I'd be fighting stance, but with a sudden flash of light behind me, that of course was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. You were blinded? At me fighting style. You were blinded? So what was this flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in a golden light that seemed to come from the statue of the woman. What? statue of Amy Faye, I'm guessing? That wasn't very much helpful. What do you think, Nick? Well, there's one thing I absolutely sure of now. Yeah? What is it? This look at me guy is definitely hiding something. But why? I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this detective. Okay, we did that. Young people these days, they really irritate me. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean. Sorry, but what does it mean? Now forgotten. What was I saying? Jeez. To confuse. Well, looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony. Weapon on the side, a true gentleman fights only with his fists. You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities? But of course, in college I was the second in charge of the boxing club. I'm sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive. However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Master Mask. This guy's a real piece of work. Okay, well what if I press this again and ask about the fighting style? What is this at me fighting style? I'm sorry, but that's just a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall, that way no one can get behind you. That's it? That's the at me fighting style? Well, Mr. Wright, what about that testimony? It was important? What? It was important. Obviously, because... it was important. Obviously, very important. Of course it's important. We've learned a detective secret technique after all. Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night. Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out. Now then, witness, we'll go ahead and add the secret information to your official testimony. What? But the thief's blow landed upon my third eye. Where's this third eye you're talking about? Oh, it's right between my right and left eyebrows. It's quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead if you like. Why didn't you just say so that in the first place? So, lawyer, it looks like the creases in your own forehead are getting deeper. So Mr. Abney got hit on the forehead then? That's what he says. I've got a funny feeling about that. I have to have one thing. Okay. Okay. We know he got hit in the back of the forehead though, so... Okay. Because this specifically says, with the blow to the back of the head. Okay. Got it. I had a feeling that was what I was supposed to use, but I didn't have the right, like, section of wording. Detective Atme. Your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun is this, sir, lawyer? It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. Or cross words. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. Oh, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with his gruesome item here. From behind, huh? But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head. It seems I've made another mistake. Detective Atme, that's not the only strange part of your testimony. What do you mean by that? For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. He hid it? When did he hide it? Oh no, he took it from the scene, didn't he, or something? Okay. Inconsistencies, got it. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security.
Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood.
How sad. That's wrong.
Objection. To err is human, to forgive divine. Humans are not machines, they have souls, feelings.
Let's put him on the front for the start for, you know, stuff about AI.
They live, they die, they love, they hate, and yes, they make mistakes.
God bless.
Hey, hold it. It's not as pretty as that. Coffee. Really? What is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules.
Oh my god. Illy tap.
Yeah, Illy.
This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around.
Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you're asserting?
Very well, Your Honor. The funner asserts Mr. Atmy's no detective. This Mr. Atmy is a fake. Atmy is Master Mask. We know Atmy isn't Master. Well, I mean, if he wasn't the one knocked out, then I guess he could be. Ah, shit. Saying he's no ace detective is just insulting. I get the impression that he might not actually be Master Mask, but it's weird because I obviously got this clue and was like, oh, okay, well, if this happened, then I guess like who bent the shishito? Mr. Abby's not fake. This is the only logical one to click, right? Okay. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atmy's true identity is actually Master Mask. Am I right? Yarg! But his picture shows him with a really long nose.
Order, order, Mr. Wright. What is the meaning of this?
There are too many unnatural parts of Mr. Atmy's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he managed to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure.
That's because
I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive to a... Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atmy. The truth is that you are in fact Master Mask.
But, Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows Master Mask. The security camera belongs to Lordly Taylor department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it.
He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn.
So the ace attorney is actually an ace thief?
That's pretty cool.
Is this true, witness?
Aha. Yeah.
Mr. Mask's MO is pure genius, and so am I. Look at me, an ace detective.
You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion.
I'm impressed, Sir Lawyer.
Bluffing.
What? Witness, you're admitting it?
Nick, now's your chance. Yes, time to put the last nail in the guy's coffin. Detective Atmy, when you assumed the thief's identity. Wow! That's a funny expression.
Yoda Blend 102, my personal favorite.
It's such a great face.
Mr. Goldert. The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. Well, Mr. Goldert, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I will admit, my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of a whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt, Mr. Wright.
If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it has better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face.
This is just such a great image. Is that a salt? Mug is a solid object. I would say it's a salt, but you know, he doesn't look like he's hurt. As long as there's no blood mixed in with that coffee, I'm sure it's fine. Screenshot, multiple screenshots, don't worry. Alright.
Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there.
Wait, save. Okay. Back. All right.
This court would like to see this decisive proof you have quickly.
Huh? Oh, yes, of course. What's the big rush? Are you right, Nick? It looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can, but can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Atme is in fact yet to be found. I feel like I need more evidence, surely. Maybe the camera data? It says it went off once at around 1 AM of the night, on the night of the crime. Which means that, you know, it never took a picture of the other guy, right? Or I could just say, no, don't have it yet, I'm out. Hi, Philip. How's it going, buddy? I'm doing alright. Hope you too. I'm doing okay. It's the first day of the pain in my soul. Not pain in my soul. A little lower than that. It's okay. I got a heat pack. It's not enough, but that's okay. I'm just gonna think. Do you want my souls again to take the pain away? No, it's okay. It's my soul to take this pain. Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? I saved, so we'll find out. But his face is different from the promotional material. He doesn't have a long nose. Sure. Does it? Uh-huh. Here's your proof. Need a big mug of my special Gouda blend? Well. Okay, it sounds like that I don't have the actual... Okay, wait. Load. But if the nose is fake... You know what? That's actually a really good point. Is his nose fake? Someone show me his nose. I don't know. It looks like a pretty definite nose, you know? Nose could be fake. Alright. Is yet to be found. Proof? I've got nothing. Ah, just what I thought. Man is to hold his head up high no matter how bad things get after all. Ugh, I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. This is no good. I've got to stay on the attack. I'm not getting a chance to prove that this guy is the thief. Don't give up, Nick. Think harder, try again. It's no good, I'm just not ready yet. You're just gonna give up and let us lose? So you've come to your senses, have you, Mr. Lawyer? Seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Okay, sounds like I failed the case. What? Who? What? Yo, okay. Damn, I was like so ready to reload, but I was like, maybe I should click a little further. There's still a chance that someone will jump in. Thank God. That doesn't really matter right now, does it? Mr. Light, what are you doing here? Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for. I think I found it. There we go, the bag. Yes.
You mean that bag?
No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well, someone fixed. Wait, who fixed the? Who fixed the Amy jar? Someone fixed the Amy jar. Wait, hold the phone. Wait. It was broken. Who restuck it together? Are we gonna find out that someone was so irritated by the fact that it wasn't spelt correctly, was like steals it and then put it back together correctly? That is so funny. No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well, that's the sacred urn. Nick, it's the urn. Mia, yes.
Order, you madam. Where'd you find that?
Never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective, Luke Atney. Oh, Desi, you're the best. She's the best. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atney? I'm just saying, she literally just walked off the street and walked into court. There is nothing proving anything. Even you're going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one. Ah, pathetic.
Mr. Quota, do you have anything you wish to say?
Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You're still denying that Mr. Atney was involved? Before casting aspersions at Detective Atney, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree Delight, is that correct? Yes, what about it? Ah, how charming. This thanks that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring. What are you insinuating?
As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere. Including the office of the good detective here.
Yeah, well, that's valid. I also love the fact that she got a bag with a random urn in it into a courtroom. That is a very good point.
So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it.
What? I just bought it here from the detective's office.
Please, madam, this town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to.
God, I love the way he speaks.
You're wrong. I would never do such a thing.
Mr. Light,
please, Nicky boy, you gotta help me talk some sense into these people.
there must be some way. I've got to prove that urn was actually in the Acme Detective. Testify about what I saw. So fingerprints in the urn. I can't prove anything yet. Testify what I saw?
What's wrong? Isn't it your job to come up with something to say?
Nick, come on. It should be easy to prove. After all, we checked out that bag, didn't we? You're right. I remember doing that. Whatever was in there was hard and round and smooth too. Yes, it must have been the urn. It must have. But I never actually saw it with my own eyes. Amy walked in just when I was about to have a look at it. So even if it was the urn there, I can't testify that it was. Ah, you're right.
Looks like I was wrong about you, Mr. Trice. In this town overflowing with lies, there's still a single flickering candle of truth.
Nicky boy. Well, it's true that I never actually saw the urn, but maybe I could still testify about it from another angle. The fact that you actually saw the bag there. It's definitely his bag. Show fingerprints on the urn. There's probably so many different fingerprints on the urn. I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it.
Fingerprints,
Oh, come now. Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed.
May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything. What about it, Mr. Wright? This witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway.
Nick, what are you gonna do now? You've come too far to turn back now. There, I'm sure someone must have left fingerprints. Check for my fingerprints! On this pressure, it should be on the urn. Me!
So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway?
Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? We don't need to go back through that. It happened yesterday. I love that every time this Godot guy appears, a new mug shows up. Honestly, it's amazing. He's a coffee connoisseur. We love that. We respect that. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at the time, but I did touch what was inside.
What? You touched it?
And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard.
Oh, well, that was just a...
Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in the Detective Atme's office.
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it?
Of course it does.
What do you say?
It's not that what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibit, said. I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints of it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Atme Detective Agency.
This blend, Godot Blend 107, I've decided it's a little too bitter after all. He's smoking.
Honestly, I think he's kinda gorgeous. I wonder if we get to see him without his mask on. He could have anything that's smooth and hard in that bag. Hell, my prison bag had something hard and smooth in it right now. kidney stone?
Order! Order! I accepted the defense's request. Bailiff, check this out and... Wait! Oh, wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, you say? Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on that urn. What are you saying? Yes, I finally broken him down.
He's too confident.
Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the treasure clown!
This guy's nuttier than a fruitcake. Mm-hmm.
You see, it was me all along! I'm the one and only Master Mask!
This guy scares me.
I hope you all enjoyed my little performance.
Okay. Still a lot going on here.
Well, Mr. Godot, what's Mr. Abbey's condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. It became perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief.
Nick, you were right after all. Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief.
The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight.
Oh god. The unbearable weight of being a genius. Mm-hmm. You heckin' know it.
You're wrong, I tell you. I mean, I'm not exactly wrong so much, but you know, is that what I was trying to say?
Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening.
The thief, the sneaky, odious thief that has been stealing all the treasure. It's me! I'm him! I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So, do it. Pretend to be guilty, please! I don't know what kind of a kangaroo court you all think this is, but...
The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass judge.
What are you talking about? I already confessed! I'm the thief, I told you! Mr. Goda, don't just stand there drinking coffee! Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, sir? If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you mean. If you are Master Mask, then prove it. That's what I means. Yes, sir, I'll be happy to.
He says he'll be happy to, Nick. It's kinda cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy. Not good for your paycheck.
Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that. I won't fail. I swear. Okay, then talk. We're all listening.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. So we're having like a confession, but we're going to find we have to cross-examine his confession to prove that he's wrong. Okay, I like it. I still feel like there's other parts of the story that aren't exactly fully explained yet, but we'll get there.
The truth is, I've been Master Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not Master Mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see it right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off, that's all. I don't like the direction this trial is taken.
But this is how every trial goes, at least with me in it anyway.
You're doing great. Stop it, Mr. Goda, you're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Master Mask. Thank you so much, Mr. Goda. I'll do my best. Oh my god, fucking damn it, Ron. Right, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid it's time for a cross-examination.
I wish every time I wanted a coffee, a mug appeared like Goda does it. Love that. truth is, I've been Master Mask all along. Okay. I don't have an alibi for the night though. Stolen. You do, actually. Yeah, because we still need to figure out who, like, extorted him, too. We need to find that out. Also, who fixed the urn? It's also covered in paint, too, which means someone at least had their hands in the paint and then put it together. Unless we find out Adrian did it. Like, she at least glued it back together. Okay. Wait. Do I want to present my information here? Okay, wait. Let's push first. Got no alibi. I've been a judge for a long time, and this is the first I've ever heard of a defendant brag about having no alibi. But I tell you. Hold on. What is it, Nick? Where was Rundelight when the crime happened anyway? If we can prove that he had an alibi after all, the case will be a piece of cake. You're right, but... okay. Yes. I have the evidence. Or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie? Oh, well, I've never seen you this angry before. I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic. Oh, damn! What a great statement. Thought I was more confident than angry. Well then, let's see this evidence. His wallet, I guess. It says the time around it too, so... Okay. Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Ah, yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere. Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police immediately. Ah, no, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Evidence? Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you'd lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Zazie and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found at approximately 1 AM at KB Security Headquarters. What? Surely you're not serious. Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night. No! Oh my god. Then that proves that he has a watertight alibi. No. Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB Security, it would have been taken 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry anyway. Well, Mr. Goddard, do you have anything to say? Stop drinking that coffee! Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Goddard. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up. Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KP Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist. Planted it there? He's really reaching now. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card to KB Security's CEO office? No. Ah, that's a pretty good try, Mr. Tribble. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing. What? Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway? Well, Mr. Wright, you need some evidence. Stupid kid. Alright. The blackmail, I believe. Yeah. Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? What is this? A blackmail letter. That's from what it looks like from the contents. Blackmail. Yes. Basically it says bring $50,000. That certainly sounds like blackmail, alright. At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself in KB Security CEO office, a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime. He's short-circuiting the robot. No, 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 no. Love him. Wish I had a lawyer and could have the supernatural on my side. I know, right? Order. So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defense was at KB Security? Looks like a perfect case for the defense. You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... well, let's just say that my Goat Upland 107 impresses me a lot more. What are you trying to say? You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company, but did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Huh? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof. I'm not sure what I think of that. Not sure what I think of that? At least I know what I think of you. Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright. Wait, Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? There is someone else who can testify. Larry! Oh my god, it keeps going. Who is this useless looking young man? Wow. Harsh. Poor guy. You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. Just looking at his picture made the bile start to rise in my throat. Damn. Looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. He probably blocked it out of his memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at the KB Security that night. Oh. Question at hand is this keycard. Yep. That's the keycard. Got into the serial number? This one is for the CEO's office. You get into that room and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. He's destroying Larry. Hell yeah. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data. Fun. Blah! Nice. Who the fuck is Larry? It's not a good name. I mean, who the fuck is called Larry? It's not a good name. There's a viewer out there somewhere crying right now. They're like, I'm Larry. F for them if there's someone here called Larry. God. Larry the Cucumber, you're right. Well, Mr. Godot. Name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Blood. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, the keycard was used at 1 AM on the morning of the crime. Nice. That means there can't be Mr. Delight dressed as box to mask in this photo. Ah, it looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe. Actually, it is. You can totally make a coffee. You can make a coffee in about... You can do it in a minute, but like 1:30 is probably decent enough. Because by the time you, like, if you have everything set up, you get the coffee, you put it in the thing, you wait for the coffee grinder, and then you compress it. It's about 30 seconds for the coffee to drain. And if you do that and brew the milk at the same time, that's like 40 seconds in total. 1:30. Easy. So then... Ron DeLab was clearly in the office of KB Security's CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be Master Moss. Good job! You did it, Nick! That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of a young innocent man, besmirching the entire faith. Oh, what's wrong, Your Honor? I'm ready to pass judgment. But before I do that, do you have any further objections? No, Your Honor. Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, not guilty. Still still a lot of holes to happen here. Is this really the end? I still feel like there's a lot of things we're missing out on. Like the pink paint. Like, surely we're gonna find out. We need to... I'm hoping what it'll do, it'll be like, we have to figure out the blackmailing case, I reckon. I think that would make sense. Find out what the blackmailing case is, and then after finding out about the blackmail, it's gonna tie back into the stealing of the urn, maybe, or at least who fixed it. Hashtag no chance. Uses a full titration kit to make his coffee. Maybe. Nick, you did it! You were right after all! Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy. Ms. Delight. I knew you could do it. I believe in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Ms. Delight. Just know I'm blushing.
Congratulations, Mr. Nick!
Oh, Pearls! I got a bad feeling about this.
Who is this woman?
Oh, she's nobody. She's just
You're blushing! How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? Should be ashamed of yourself.
She'll just slap me? Damn. Pearly. This woman is Ms. Desiree de Delight. She's our client's wife.
Mr. Nick!
Yes?
You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client.
No, you got it all wrong.
I'll never forgive you.
Damn, she is harsh. Please, Pearls. Please stop pushing the straight narrative. I know, right? Ow, a double slap. Well, anyway, I hate the fact that Maya is her primary guardian right now, and she's done nothing to reprimand any of this behavior. Come on, Maya. Got the secret urn back and the thief has been caught. You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky boy here. But actually, it was you, Mr. Light, that brought us our urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please, you're embarrassing me. If we won the case. Why does this guy still look so glum? I have to be. Ashley, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know, and I appreciate it, Jesse. But the thing is... Come on, give the kid some time. Hey, buddy. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo? I'm just saying. It's gorgeous. Mr. Gerda, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. I just came in to say thanks to my newest buddy. Friends? You, Mr. Wright? Hell yeah. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy. Well, playtime is over. Huh? Earlier this morning, the body of Cain Bullard was discovered. There's still a murder! Yes! Oh my god! What? No way! Cain Bullard? Where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of CEO of KB Security? Wait, body? The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th. 1 a.m. Oh my god, okay. That's right, amigo. At the same time that a little cheap little urn was being stolen, CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. You've already figured it out, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today? Helped me out? What? On October 12th, at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron DeLight was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with utter rage. What are you saying? Imbued with rage? Come now, you don't tell me you didn't know. Ron DeLight was once an employee of KB Security. Once? I thought he currently was. He was a professional security guard. Employee of KB Security. Looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief.
is gonna be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. No way! He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred. No, that's a lie. It can't be true.
Oh, but I have a fear to tell you.
That's not saying he's a murderer, though. Run to that, you're going back to prison again. This time, the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder. Oh! This is impossible! I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trout. You and I aren't through with each other yet.
Fuck yeah. Dark reaction to the discovery of a body. It's pretty cool.
Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
Mr. Nick, is this something personal between you two?
Yeah, well, me and Miles more. Okay, that's all for me. Thanks for the company, Hen Hen. See you, Philip. Take care. Look after yourself, okay? Have a good day at work. Don't forget to drink water and keep cool. It's hot. It's cooling down here, but I hope it cooled down. I hope it's cool there too. Anyway, love you.
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here.
This guy. Who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced.
Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight.
Nick, how could this be happening? Right in front of our very eyes, a client has been arrested for murder. Remember when I named the stream Just a Case of Larceny? Well, no anymore. Don't worry about it. We just need to basically redo the entire stream title. Just a case of Velocity and Wilder. Yeah, good rendition. I like it. That's a good idea. Oh, I was wrong. Fuck yeah, the murder happens! Alright. The one who established his presence at the scene was me. Yeah, Ronnie! Still feel like the lady isn't fully exonerated, but still. Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's going to happen? Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-da-da-do. Held up. Alright, 3 p.m. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. Oh wait, Jose, I don't buy it.
But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I could understand.
Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, about how we get looking into the KB security murder.
I think I'm going to head back to Kirin Village for a little while. Is that alright?
Sure, but why?
I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No?
No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness.
Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy she forgot there's a murder to solve.
Now remember, no fighting, okay?
Yes, ma'am. She's gone.
Okay, Nick, time to get going on the murder investigation.
Do I need to talk to you every time? That reminds me, I haven't examined the office today. Charlie, a quiet, decorative plant. When she was alive, Mia really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. No matter how busy I get, I never forget to water this little fella. Love that. It's a giant building just across the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. The chain is getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over and started building a huge theme park. It's going to be called Gatewater Land. Nice. That'll probably be relevant to one of the future things. And to think that 2 years ago it was just a little hotel for businessmen. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it a long time ago. Maya watched it recently and said she cried all night too. Which I guess is why it's back up on the wall. I'll have to check it out one of these days. It's my desk. I don't get to use it much, so the dust buddies are starting to mount their assault. Today's sparkly clean. I guess Pearls must have wiped them out for me. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. They're all Mia's. Wow, I just realized I didn't buy a single one of these. Oh. Alright. So what do we do now? Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder. Well, first, we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. Hey, why don't we ask Ms. Delight? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her about some stuff about motorcycles. Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you? I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy. Alright. Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Ms. Delight. Go to detention center. Man, those movies are old. Like me! Fair. Oh, this case. Hey, Demon King, it's been a while. Hope you're going well. What happened? Phantom Menace 20. Speaking of movies coming back, Phantom Menace. It's 25-year-old anniversary in May. Oh, damn. It's been that long. There's something a little different about it. Don't me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says Amy, like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago when the urn was broken, she fixed it. It's possible the urn is a fake. I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Kurain Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Kurain Village in a long time. So I guess people still go to Kurain Village to do their training, right? Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that. A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're going to train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen. What? Is that what happened last year still bothering you? It was a murder, and it went badly. Still be pretty traumatizing, yes, I can imagine. That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I swear it's not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken, that's all. Sounds like being the master of Kurain is going to be a heavy responsibility. Alright. Where to go first? Alright, let's go to the detention center.
I told you it's not me!
God, this guy's switching around all the time. Sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we, yesterday they thought he was just a thief and now they got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge too. Come on, we'll come back later. Yay. Alright, so Damask. I love how nutty this game gets. Had no idea. Thought this series was more on the serious side. Oh no, this game's just silly. It's so ridiculously silly. I feel like I remember liking the first game the most. I can't remember. They're all really good cases though, but they're very dinky, silly. There's always Gumshoe being like that kind of like classic detective, but he's slightly stupid in this case. Versus obviously like you're a character who's like trying to figure everything out, and then Miles Edgeworth, who's really cool. Miles is really admirable because he's like that character who at first is like your fierce rival, but then like he starts kind of like nudging you in the right direction to like help you find out the truth, and it's like, oh, I love you, Miles.
Nicky boy, Maya.
Mr. Light.
All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie.
Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case.
Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer. I swear, my Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly.
Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find.
Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore.
I know Mr. Light had such a vulnerable side. Baby says hi. Hi! Being a gumshoe detective, as it were. The visuals and humor is light, but honestly, some of the cases of backstories and motivations get very serious and heartbreaking. Like the freaking circus case. Oh, God. I only just, as you said that, remembered the entirety of that case. That case is fucked. She keeps trying to smack the keyboard. That's so cute! I didn't know you had a baby. Love the baby. You're doing amazing, baby. I'm so proud. That was heartbreaking. It is pretty heartbreaking. God, how did I forget until now?
Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never ever kill anyone. It's just not in him.
I didn't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit, he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him snapping and screaming, please die!
I'd never say that.
Anyway, Mr. Light, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief.
I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him.
Mr. Light, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world.
What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief? Ha, the very idea.
I guess I just don't get it.
Huh? Get what?
Just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple.
Yeah, they sure are different.
Von Karma deserves all the hate. Oh really? She's 6.5 months old. Aww, love it. Adorable. Tana bebe. A lot smaller than I was thinking. So much better than when I went in... I'm home! Right! You're home! Welcome home! So much better than when I went in, honestly, got a dose of steroids, a referral for an MRI, and a vacuum put in my ear. Explain? What's a vacuum in your ear? Because I'm thinking of a tiny little vacuum that you just put in your ear that goes and just like sucks everything up. Do you have something like that to like take the gunk out easily or something? Does that feel weird? It's been so long. It's been honestly crazy. They vacuumed my ear out. That is actually insane. Gross, but insane. Does that mean you can hear better now? Yeah. I always find it funny sometimes when you hear stories about people falling in love. I watched a little bit of, I saw a short, and it was really funny because she was like, I didn't see my friend for 2 weeks, and then suddenly she's like, hey, I think I found my soulmate. And they're getting married now. Like, it's so funny because you're just like sitting there like, oh my god, like how does that much happen within just a short amount of time? It did kind of sound like that it was painful. It did kind of sound like that it was painful. I wasn't sent home with one. Okay.
Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway.
What? For you? Okay. I'm getting married to- You're getting married? What? What? Spill. Are they a good person? Is it good? Are they- how'd you marry them? Was it someone you were dating before, maybe? In May. Fuck yeah. Good on you. That's awesome. Congratulations. Oh my god. That's exciting. Fucking love marriages. Only a little, since the problem could be deeper in my ear since it's still there. I can hear a little better though. That's good. Main character energy. We love the main character energy. Congratulations, internet stranger. He's my baby daddy, so yeah, he's a good guy. That's good. I'm happy for you. Love that. Okay. That's exciting. Doing a fancy big wedding, or is it gonna be just like going to the wedding office, whatever it's called?
Hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean ace detectives? No, I'm fine with ace detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves. No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, why did you go to Detective Amy Atme's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously the real Master Mask is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah. And Detective Atme knew more about Master Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then you went there to ask him some questions? That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. The secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now, but I forced my way past her and into his hideout. I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. That bag was sitting right on there on the table.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just small family wedding. Nice. Good on you. Hey, I'm a cowardly man. What's her deal? Same. Mr. Light, do you know about KB Security?
Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works.
So she thinks he still works there. Huh. Okay, so that's interesting because obviously I was led on to believe that he worked there, where obviously it's past tense, which means that Ronnie hasn't told her. Ronnie hasn't seemed to told her that he doesn't work there anymore. Okay. And yet, according to what we heard yesterday, come on, don't tell me you didn't know I was once an employee. Don't quit. He doesn't work there anymore.
Looks like Mr. Light doesn't know.
KB Security's only about 20 minutes away by motorcycle, that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. Make it to KB Security that fast. Are you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? No, I'll pass it, thanks. Well, why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? Haha, what a scaredy cat you are, Nick. I'm a scaredy cat, but that's because I'm scared of dying, so, you know.
Okay, let's head over there right now. Right away, Nick.
Alright.
So is it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight? Well, maybe not at first sight. My Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in the corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears.
Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation.
Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their face.
That sounds like he was scared.
Please, stop it, he screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale.
That high pitch. Does this guy have is that supposed to be a sock over his head? What is that? Looks like a plastic bag. It's not healthy. A high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people.
Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. All by himself. He came to save me. A total stranger, all by himself. I was so scared that he was crying and shaking. He was so scared he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. That's cute. Wow, what a great story. Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did.
That's so romantic. I'd fall in love with you, I guess.
Yes. Stalking, probably. That makes more sense. That is surprisingly sweet. I just hope it's all true. I hope this ends with them both being innocent, because obviously there's still a chance that the lady maybe did the lady I did something. I'm not sure. With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in a not so distant future. Alright, let's go. I want to see the murder. Murder, murder. He was near the safe? Okay. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh? Walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect at a CEO's office. What does that got to do with anything?
Hey, it's you guys.
Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe.
Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh?
Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us.
Oh yeah, I feel for you.
Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserved, pal. Ho 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 ho. Or something to that effect.
Do I really sound like that to you, pal?
No.
You're just a puppy dog and we love you.
If the gumshoe fits.
Oh, well anyway. Point is, I can tell when someone puts their hearts into their jobs, and I can sympathize when things don't go your way.
Oh, such a good boy.
Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. He's always been a nice guy.
The rest of you guys are dicks.
Okay.
Not Dick Gumshoe though.
Now if this little love fest is over, maybe we could start investigating. Examine. There's a big button. Okay, it's like a computery thing here, away over here. This thing doesn't look like there's any other way to get in, interestingly enough.
I don't read anymore, just Sarah J. Maas can't hurt me. I don't read anymore, she can't hurt you anymore. That's true. How far in? I feel like I'm gonna fall behind at this rate. I need to make sure I sit and do some reading in the next couple of days so I keep up to date with you. I mean, I could probably sit down and like finish it in a day, but that's a lot of dedication. How was my day? The day was pretty good. I found a different anime to watch today. I found an anime called Villainess Level 99. I may be the hidden boss, but I'm not the demon lord. That's the name. It's about someone being reincarnated as the villainess and training to level 99, so they're like max level. So everyone's like, who is this terrifying woman? And she's like, well, I'm supposed to be the final boss, but I don't want to be the final boss, so I just want to live a normal life. Respect. This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened? I don't think so. So you mean, yeah, I think the string shows where and how the body was lying. You mean the victim? He was killed by being crushed by the safe door? No? She can't be serious, can she? Also, this is a very interesting position. Like, did they just close the safe again for security? Or was he lying half inside of it? Because that sounds like it could be suffocation. Like someone stuffed him in the kit. Someone stuffed him in there, locked it, and then walked away. Which could be an interesting point to something, maybe. What? moving so fast. Whenever I speak, just tell me to shut up. You have my permission. What? What are you talking about? I'm getting through the game. We have stuff to do. Gotta play through the game. Gotta play through it before the start of March. Gotta go fast. I say that I do need to end stream within the next half an hour or so. To be fair, I had like 7 to 8 hours in a hospital to read, so wow. Well, huh? Chapter 38. What? What chapter am I up to? I'm on 39. Oh my god. Okay. Aelin. Aelin, doll. I love you. I like I'm this far. We're this close. Aelin, you have to tell me what you get up to within the next couple of days, okay? So I can keep up, alright? I still have a very far way to go, but you gotta warn me, okay? So I can talk about it with you, alright? At some point. I'm hoping I'll have a bit of time tomorrow, maybe the day after, to do some reading, but I'll be in bed reading. Damn it. You're gonna finish so much. I might get there. I think you might read slower than I do, but I also know sometimes with certain scenes I get a bit friffy. Friffy's not a word, but you know what I mean, right? Like friffy, like you're like, with certain words and stuff, you're like, just gonna keep moving. A bit friffy. You can use my definition. I'm telling you now simply because I'm sick. No, I completely understand. I'm not saying stop reading it. I'm just saying if you finish it before me, just send me a message that's like, I finished it, and I'll be like, okay, it's on my to-do list. You know what I mean? I will move it up my priority list. I'm annoyed at Azrael's first response to always be, I'll cut you. Like, dude, words exist. I love Azrael. Okay, wait, I have to talk about this. Okay, I still really want either a side story from A Court of Thorns and Roses from Maury, I want to say Morgan or Maury, I'm blanking. Morgan's perspective, because she's always made out to be this really cool epic character, and obviously they hint at stuff between her and Azrael, but they don't really like say the whole story, and I'm like, I want to know, is there something more there or isn't there? Morgan, okay. I have a love-hate relationship with him. No, that's fair. I think he's admirable. He's a good soldier, but that's, yeah. She pisses me off. What? Why? She's sus to me. I just think, I just feel like intentionally made her like a bit of like a, like there's so much to Morgan. In my brain, it seems like she does so much, and we never found out exactly the extent of it, you know? So I'm still hoping. I have to admit, I don't know if this is how you felt with the story. I'll be interested to hear. From my perspective, I obviously don't know how the book ends, but from my perspective, it feels a little weird the way Sarah J. Maas put the first part of like the story, right? Because it kind of feels like she kind of just threw these people into the Court of Thorns and Roses story to, well, you know, Bryce, in there to almost have an instigating event into why she's making like another book for the series. It feels a little weird. What are we talking about? We're talking about the way Bryce is kind of thrown into... Did y'all hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What was that?
Someone came here like.
That was so loud. It was a little shaky.
Yes.
Okay. It's very loud. I didn't realize the person who asked what are we talking about was Ace. Sorry, Ace. We're talking about a book. And yeah, more info, the thing with Eris doesn't add up. What happened? There was just a loud bang. I'm pissed off at how quickly they jumped straight to threats and potential murder. I know, right? Like, she was telling them what was going on and they refused to hear her out. I know, it was really kind of shitty. And the fact that she left again so quickly was ridiculous. Hi, what's up? Hi. What's up? Good night. Good night now. I love you.
I love you too.
Have a good night's sleep.
Yeah, you too. Why are you standing like a neutral position? Oh. Love you too. Mwah.
Like, they absorb magic. Azrael throws magic at the thing. Like, why? Nothing like a good book. No, I completely agree. It's so sad that, like, I understand, like, when you have, like, a foreign force within your, like, place, it just seems a tad, like, kind of like, you want to be a bit standoffish. But, like, I just want to say, like, even Reese wasn't that standoffish when he, like, first encountered, you know, like, other people, you know? Like, they've trusted other people way quicker than they have with him. Like, Lucian. Like, when Lucian turns up, he could have been vastly more mistrusted, but they ended up trusting him eventually. I think Nestor and Bryce could have been so much more. But I definitely get the impression it might not be the end, right? Like, if there's supposed to be a Court of Thorns and Roses book after this, maybe they'll end up visiting the place in the future, like they figure out how to, like, go into different places or something. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I really don't. And I'm wondering too if we'll find out the Court of Thorns and Roses book might end up connecting into the Aelin, or Selena Aelin, storyline. So I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening. There is, but I don't know. I don't think Bryce will go back. I mean, after that instance, yeah, it'd be kind of bad. Even though I still feel like she could still go there and find out a lot. What series is this? Sarah J. Mars. We're talking about a House of Earth and Blood series. I think that's right. And how it connects to the series A Court of Thorns and Roses. Because it's the same author, but they've connected the two stories together. As much as I want Daddy Dorian, Google be my friend. Yeah. Just in case you need the spelling. Better leave them the fuck alone. Okay, that's fair. They've been through enough, okay? No, we're not ending stream. I'm just talking too much. There's a difference. Alright. This place is unbelievable. I bet 4 pearls would fit in there. And it's got a bunch of doohickeys attached to it. It's pretty amazing, alright. Motion sensors, heat sensors, weight sensors. Hey, Nick, come on. Let's open it, take a look. If I broke into one of these, wouldn't that set me down the path to Hoodlumville? Okay, so I don't get to see what's inside of it. That's kind of bullshit, but okay. Wow, look at that huge framed window. Thanks, I got you. Stream never ends, just take a 20-hour recess or so. Yes, that is 100% correct. Stream never technically ends. Like, legit, you will understand my severe passion regarding leaving Aelin and Dorian alone when you finally finish that series. No, considering the book series is 6. Is it 6? Considering the whole series is 6 books long, I think I get the point. Like, I'm up to the start of the 5th book, and enough shit has already happened, you know? There's already been enough shit already, and I'm kind of like, please leave them alone, but I still have another 3 books to read. And when I say 6, I mean, like, and then there's also Tower of Dawn, too. But yeah, no, I don't blame you. And Manon, like, Sarah J. Buzz, better leave them alone. Oh, Manon. I forgot about Manon. Man, it just, thinking about it just makes me want to write my own books. The next 3 books are pain. Manon is one of my favorites. I'm sure I'll understand it. She definitely has favorable qualities. She's not one of my favorites yet, but I know sometimes I get just a little bit too, like, it's just a lot going on. Just a lot kind of going backwards and forwards. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise? This guy didn't get out enough, or he just had really rotten luck with the weather. Maybe he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days. For some better days. Oh god. There is, to be honest. I'll get there. We'll get there. Let's get to the end of this book together. And then I'll try and go back to it. I don't have a lot of work at the moment too, so what else could I do? Try and do some reading.
Check out this big, thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick.
Reading a file isn't exactly backbreaking work, but just a little hard on the eyes.
Wow. What did you find, Nick?
This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is about Mask to Mask. It's filled with info on him.
What kind of info?
It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and the crime scene.
Hey, Nick, look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Amanon, 100,000.
This looks like a list of all the treasures that Master Mask stole. So then 100,000 is the value of the stolen item? I don't know, that number sounds kind of low to me. Low. Better secretly make a copy of this list.
Looked low to him.
Low for the list. Okay. This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I thought it would be.
Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out just for a second. Ooh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you, whip me up a cup of some really expensive imported tea and some scones. Move it.
Ah, this is the life.
The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know?
God damn it. Alright, I want to do the button last. This looks like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid.
I can't get in between these two shelves.
Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel.
So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Look like what they're filled with bunches of files.
Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle.
Must be a good night's reading if you got insomnia.
I was hoping for something a little more exciting, like UFOs or something. Oh, buddy. Okay, everything else, button time.
Oh, hey, there's a button here. Let's see.
Maya, I didn't think you'd actually click the button!
What the fuck are you doing? I didn't think you'd click the button, you fool!
Oh my god, no! Okay.
Hey, cut it out! Don't press that!
Haha, that was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that.
What is
that button anyway?
It's an emergency buzzer. It says it right here on the panel.
Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first?
This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here.
Really? And it's possibly on the night of the crime.
Ooh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer?
Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night.
That seems weird.
Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer.
Well, now has Maya's.
Mr. Blood, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know.
I think we better get to talk to the guard about this emergency buzzer. That is weird though. Like, did they wipe it off? Like, as I said, like, it looks like he was half in the... Like, it seems weird that he wasn't... That his first instinct wasn't to, like, go in here. It almost makes me think that when they were doing the blackmail, he moved over to the safe to unlock it, to get something out, to give to the blackmailer or something. The other person at least. And then the person shoved him in there or something. Maybe, like, rammed his head in between, like, the things. We haven't actually heard of, like, the autopsy report. I would have liked to have seen the autopsy report, but... Oh well. Bat orb? No, there's a cult orb. Oh, I had an idea this morning of doing a bat orb. Like, orb with a little bat costume. That sounds amazing! Just give him little bat wings! You could do, like, a blue orb with little, like, angel wings. You just stuck it on the back. We need to stop coming up with more ideas. We're just setting you up with more work. Anyone else find the logo on the desk funny? No. The cob one? Corn on a cob. But yeah, that's a great idea. Wonder Orb, Aqua Orb, Green Orb, so many possibilities. Angel Orb, Bat Orb, yeah. Just have like tiny little ones with little wings. So cute. I'm praying I don't get heartbroken in this current book. That's what I'm praying for too. K, then a globe, then B. KGB. But it's a circle. Why would you think that? It's just a circle. It's like an internet, like, globy thing. First we'll work on the baby orb. One step at a time. One step at a time. Detective Gumshoe, tell me what you know about the murder.
Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to.
Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now. We need help.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on my pal.
Okay, I will cry on you, pal. Oh, okay.
The victim's name is Kane Bullitt. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this room.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be the door handle of the safe. It happened at exactly the same time that Master Mask was stealing the urn, huh? That definitely sounds interesting, like it was a coordinated attempt, maybe? Cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt trauma. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body?
Well, there's a good explanation for that one. Bullett's body was stashed away inside the safe.
Okay, there we go. Safe? Well, it is pretty big.
Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came.
Oh, so the body fell out? That white string must be the shape from when he fell out. I think we still need some more information about this billiard. We need to start by getting the man's name right. So, what happened to Master Mask?
He's at the detention center screaming like a bad man. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling.
No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway.
Oh, you mean the detective at me? Ho ho ho. Oh, that's great. That guy got what he deserved. Ho 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 ho.
Now that's the detective I know and love.
Think about it. Abby was always around when a calling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief. That explained how he was able to retrieve the stolen items he keeps bragging about. Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's one thing I can't figure out about his first heist.
His first heist?
Yeah, the Terror of Amanon case, there was a witness on that one.
Ooh. Maybe that's the blackmailer. Someone was blackmailing the person to stay quiet?
Here, I saved a newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it.
The gem and the thief. Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? The god? Wait, this guy or this guy? It's very small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... What? Tear of Amanon. Are we gonna find out that this is that lady? The old lady one? She's not in any other piece of media, is she? Tear of Amanon Joel, 100,000. Crown of Borgora, 150. 240, 500.
There are so many secret layers to this, I'm so confused. Okay, we'll find out. Oh, that prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight.
Yeah, I think he did that away just because he knew it'd hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway.
So who is that Java addict masked maniac anyway? Wow.
Wait for the prosecutor Goldot? It's quite the enigma, huh?
Thing is, pal, never even heard of the guy before.
He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office, came out of nowhere.
That's right, you said this was his first case as a prosecutor.
It is true, according to the records anyway, but no way he's an amateur. He's a nice man in court, a maverick that gives me goosebumps.
Goosebumps? You?
Well, yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me though, they would just turn the other way.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Are we gonna find out this is Miles? Does Miles have like an evil alter ego? Can you imagine? I know it's probably not true, but still. Miles would have to get a beard. Okay.
Oh no, that's not what I meant. That other guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me.
I get the feeling he's hiding something kind of dark. Some kind of dark secret. Oh, security room. What is this? KB security. Security guard office. It's a giant thing on the screen? These all look like frames from Danganronpa. Is that just me? Not quite, but... Wow, this really is something. What's with the floor? For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. Security guard. Oh, I just remembered Larry might be...
Hey, Nick, what's up?
So he is here.
Yo, how's it hanging, dude? You got my sweet little Maya with you, too.
Hi, Larry.
Here I was working my fingers to the bone, and in walks an angel. I've got no problem with a daytime date, it's all good.
That's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard. The Bullard murder case?
Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you?
He's so hopelessly clueless. But damn it, Larry.
Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you.
Really? What is it?
Well, I don't mind sharing my sweet little Maya. Nick here is a different story.
Oh, Larry, I thought you two were all school buddies.
That was then, this is now. Excuse me?
Whoops. Alright, it's time to search the room. What's the time? Let's see if we'll finish this room, then I might finish up. Something is written on this poster in fine print. God's 5 commandments. That sounds serious. Let's see what it says. 1. Obey thy superior. 2. Respect thy superior. 3. Smile at thy superior. 2. Salute thy superior. Don't buy donuts. 4. Buy donuts for thy superior upon command. Okay, you know what? That final one. I was really worried when we got to the salute part, but the donuts, I can live about. Signed Wendley Oldbag. Fucking Oldbag. That's her name. Fucking knew it should have been Wendy. Damn it. Head supervisor. God damn it. Of course it's fucking Wendy.
She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you come face to face with a real genuine ray gun.
Yeah, it sounds scary, alright.
Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now.
Oh god, no, she's gotta turn up eventually, right? Why is she... Okay, you know what? No, I shouldn't.
That's my partner, C.
Your partner?
Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady.
There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know.
Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. It still works fine.
Fuck my life. Okay, alright. I'm dying inside.
build them, I guess.
Hey Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it?
That's right. Did you know you hung it right over some kind of lever? Yeah, sure, so never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. So the terror will have it if you do. Got a greenhorn?
Oh my god. So why are your jackets on such an important level?
Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they'd call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what that'll happen, right, huh?
It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. Can you lift that up? Oh my god. Okay, you know? Okay. Wow, take a look at these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they?
Hmm?
Did you say hmm?
Yeah, man. It's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something.
Oh boy. Oh my god. And I know, just a little bit. Hi, Adam. It's me, missed you. Hi, how have you been? Are you taking better care of yourself? Is it really an accident if you put it there knowing that could happen? Which is a very valid point, okay? I agree.
That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? Keep steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating.
Look at all this equipment. It must be hard to operate. Not too bad, and yeah, I'm getting better. Okay, that's good. Just remember that you gotta be as diligent on your work as you are on your mental health, okay? Set up a whole regime that you need to do in order to, like, relax, okay? And then you have to stick to that list and create an equilibrium between the two, okay?
No biggie, I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room. Oh god, my dad.
Somewhere! Instruction manual. What are you going to do in an emergency?
Well, I guess I'll stop by calmly looking for an instruction manual. During that time, a partner, the old lady would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork.
Oh my god. Even Maya and Pearls could run this place better. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Why does he have food here? Alright.
Those screens there show over whatever's happening in the building, everywhere. It's my job to keep a steady eye on them, all of them.
I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Can you watch regular TV on here too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry.
Hey, Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it.
And how do you know that, Larry?
Because that was my first bit of investigation. If you know what I mean. You know what you're thinking? It was a professional investigation, alright?
Alright, buddy. Yep, like last week was the worst for me, but I'm getting help now. Good. Alright. I'm glad to hear that, Adam, okay? Just definitely seems like very backwards and forwards sometimes, and, you know, you need help. I'd you know, get help helping you find a better equilibrium for you in your life. Okay. You've been playing a lot of LA Noire. Ooh, very nice. I've heard good things about that game. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard good things. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry?
Hey, I'm a god, a pro. Can't just give away information for free.
He wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest? Can you talk to him, Maya?
Larry, tell us already, what's the good info? Hey, I like that. This kid got some claws. Okay, really want to know? Yes, tell me. Okay, so the thing is, Ron Delight was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. 1 year ago, Ron Delight was fired. And there's no warning at all. He just happened all of a sudden. A year ago.
It's great and can be funny, but again does have some triggering things in it. Okay, alright. Kind of like how this game gets weirdly dark at points. This one's a little bit probably uplifting, I imagine, but yeah. Or even, I'm probably closer to thinking of a Wolf Among Us. Wolf Among Us is weirdly dark, but like also like enjoyable. I don't know if you've played The Wolf Among Us, but there's a second game coming out this year, hopefully, so excited.
No small company, but I think that was pretty awful. I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something.
No, that's just you. Oh my god, The Wolf Among Us is fucking awesome. I know. I'm so excited for the sequel. It's actually gonna be kind of poggers, so I need to figure out. I don't think it's had a proper release date yet, but I think there was a video last year that was released saying that the next one should be coming out this year, so we'll find out.
So what's it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get by alright, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on those monitors all the time.
Monitors?
There's security cameras set in every room of the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out.
Oh.
If I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams.
What teams?
Security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them.
So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day. Same was the last game was nearly 9 years ago? 11. It's been that long. I only played The Wolf Among Us. When did I play it? 2021, I think? I think I only just played it in 2021. And I remember playing it and being like, wow, this is a fantastic game. Like, it aged amazingly. I think that's the one thing I love about certain games. There's always those certain games, like, the games that are timeless, you know, like you have Skyrim. I mean, Skyrim's old, but it's still really good, arguably. Skyrim, Terraria, Undertale, like, you're gonna play them in another 10 years and still be like, you know what, pretty good. But it first came out, damn.
Ugh, why do you say that? It's just a part-time job for me and I can't operate the equipment and I'm done.
Even if it's part-time and you're dumb, you're still in charge of security here.
Hey, give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. It's not fair, Nick.
Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Wow. Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right? No, Butts. What the fuck are you hiding, Mr. Butts? I knew something smelled bad, and it was the Butts after all.
Well, it's like I said. That was then, and this is now, okay?
Oh, no. Oh, no. We're gonna find out he spread the pink paint or something. Looks like I'm gonna have to break his psyche locks after all. Alright, we're gonna need some evidence. I don't think we have any more evidence, do we? So we need evidence that specifically points to the fact that he was here the night of the murder, right? Okay. Well. I do want to check. Oh, okay. Something here. Treasures of Korean exhibitors all ruined now. Maya. I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This is a big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now we've got the sacred urn back, maybe they can reopen it. Really? Sure. Maybe we can label it the Urn of Master Mask's Desires. That'd probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa! Whoa, whoa! That's brilliant, Nick! We could clean it up and be filthy rich.
Woohoo! Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Anything here? Because I think it was a holdover for The Walking Dead Season 2. Oh, okay. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews. What's she still hanging around for here? So, how's it going? About the secret urn? The urn? Oh, that. It's been taken care of already. What do you mean? Oh, that. Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes. It was brought in during the trial today. Wow. Really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright has nothing to do with it. It was Master Mask's wife that found it. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. Okay, so she's here. Okay. Alright, well, if I go a bit further. Alright, you know what, we can ask. Wait, we'll just have a little look around the room. Okay, this is all the same then. Nothing's changed in here. No. Alright. Alright. Let's get through this and then I'll finish. I promise. Just heard all about it in the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along. Looks that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Damas to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So when is it that you hired Detective Ant-Me anyway? About 20 days ago. And then when was it that Master Mask's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So he sent a calling card in the very place he was hired to guard. I guess that's it then. Detective Ant-Me must have really wanted this secret urn after all. I guess so. What? So, Master Mask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. To defeat the Huns. At the end of on the night of the murder, the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Ant-Me? No, I couldn't have. I was with you guys. After all, he was hidden in the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. Claims that's the way he always operates. That's just what he says so he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself. Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo. I mean, his nose is still not right, though. I'm so glad that you got your sacred urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What is it? Not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different. Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Why would I? She fixed it. She fixed the urn. Okay. Psyche locks. She fixed the urn. Or maybe she broke it again. That would be really funny, actually. What do you think this means, Nick? Means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. Oh shit. Wait, okay, so the box was over here. So maybe... Oh, okay. So maybe she dropped it and it got re-shattered into the different pieces. And then she reformed it properly so it's spelt the right way. But then to like cover up all the paint she might have dropped. She moved this over to cover it up. That's interesting, because that means Detective Ant-Me would be evidence that— okay. Well, we might have the details we need in order to prove this. Just between, like, I mean, we don't have the urn back, but we do have this image. We don't have the urn as evidence yet. Oh, God. Unless it's over here. Oh. Alright. Gotta leave it there.
We played this before? Nope. So I played the Ace Attorney 1 and 2 back in April of 2022, I think. Yeah, no, that'd be right. No, because when I save, yeah, April. Look, that's my mom's birthday. Yeah, so literally April 2022. And then yeah. It's good times. Good times. I really enjoyed playing through the first two games. It does feel weird coming back and playing the third game finally after all this time. I'm definitely kind of like, there's just that part of my brain that's like, really? Not sure. Not sure. Anyway. Clap. Donk. Donk for the stream. You mean Donko? Need an E? It's alright. Hi, House. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Thanks for everyone for hanging out. I'm having fun going through this. It's nice. Even though it is, I know every day, like, there's just that part of my throat that's like, This is definitely, like, and the butt, like, Larry's voice hurts my throat. Some of the other ones are okay. I'm probably not putting as much oomph into certain voices too, just because I know how much it probably hurts. Also, not to mention, like, sometimes I look at a character and I'm like, I know what this person's gonna sound like. And then other times I look at a character, like, especially with male characters, I only have so much of a male range. So, I like to play other games like this, slightly different. I recommend Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Aren't they only on 3DS though? I could be wrong. Is it? Actually, I think they may be on Steam. Wait. Professor Layton. Phoenix Wright. I don't think so. Unfortunately. Okay. Well, in saying that though, I'm very excited to play. There's supposed to be a new Professor Layton game coming out. I don't know if it's supposed to be this year or next year, but there was a trailer last year in, like, around this time of the year when they announced Professor Layton coming out. So hopefully that'll come out this year. I keep forgetting how many, like, little games I need to remember that may or may not be coming out. I'm just gonna quickly write a note for myself in my list. Stream plan. But yeah. But the Ace Attorney Apollo Justice trilogy does look good, so I'll have to, like, look into it at some point. Might just write what was I just talking about? The Wolf Among Us. I'm gonna write in Wolf Among Us 2, as well as Professor Layton. Alright, just write little notes for myself about games that should have release dates hopefully this year. I'm not entirely sure yet. That's the one thing I'm still confused about Nintendo. Like, Nintendo, they did a partner showcase, and there's a Pokemon Presents, but there's still not an official one? Like, an official Nintendo one? I'm still wondering what's happening there exactly. Anyway, I love The Wolf Among Us. It was good. It was good. Oh, I think something I think I love the idea of it, right? I'm a massive fan of that, like, we live in a society like how it is right now, but, like, this secretly, like, magic kind of hidden in plain sight sort of thing or something. I love that sort of thing, and having that with you know, like, with, like, these fairy tale characters kind of just mixed in is a lot of fun. Hey Rash Cabal, how's Ace Attorney doing? Good. I'm about to end stream though, because I need to go to bed. I have an early shift tomorrow. I think it's called Dark Side. Oh, you said that. I was thinking of Shadow Hunters when I said it, but it's different. City of Bones, I believe. I reckon playing at least the first 3 games of Layton before the Switch one, or at least just the 3rd. But it's all 3DS. I don't even know where I'd go. Bye, good night. Ace is like, get to bed. That's fine, just drop in and say hi. Hi. Doing great. I hope your day was well. And if you like 4, 5, and 6 for backstory stuff, okay. It's good to know. iOS. They're on phone? Emulators? Maybe, probably. I don't know. I just don't think I'll get around to it, that's all. I know someone was replaying those games and they, you know, it's a lot of time, you know? So, a lot of time that I could be spent playing Paper Mario or something, I don't know. iPhone or iPad, okay. Released them on mobile, didn't they? Well, some of them. Okay. I still don't know how I'd stream that, but still good to know. Anyway, guys, I am going to go to bed. Alright. I'm really hoping I'll have the energy to get through tomorrow. Ending stream, yeah, sorry, Commodore. I am ending stream. I gotta end early. Playing Paper Mario, I'm streaming them. Hell yeah. Let's go. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm hoping to have enough work tomorrow. Enough energy for work tomorrow. We'll see how I go. Luckily, it's an early shift, though. I just need to power through, like, getting to work, and once I get to work, I can just fuel myself with hot chocolate or something. Or more coffee. Maybe. I had a weird, like, coffee drink the other day, and I was like, somehow this is, like, milder and nicer. Like, it was, like, mixed with some ice cream. I was like, you know what? I could deal with coffee if it has a little bit of ice cream. Anyway. Don't apologize, man. Thanks for the information.
It's okay.
It's all good, man. You deserve all the good dreams too, Tam. Alright. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you'll have an excellent day today and tomorrow. What do you have? Hot chocolate coffee? No. I don't have coffee typically. I have chais. I have become a chai fiend since trying the chai at work. I used to have just hot chocolates and now I just have chais. It's a problem. What was I saying? No, at work the other day, there was a customer that asked for like a vanilla milkshake, but with a shot of coffee in it. And we were like, okay. It's so funny when sometimes people come in with a very specific request and you're like, how do I charge them for this? Like one person came in and they were like, I want a turmeric and a chai. And we're like looking at each other like, yeah, I guess we could do that. And then you taste it and you're like, this is actually okay. Anyway, so that's what happened. We made the vanilla milkshake, right? And there was a little bit left over. So I was like, ooh, I want to test. And I tried it and I was like, somehow, I think the ice cream, like I'm still no huge fan of it, but of coffee in general, but I think the ice cream mellows out the bitterness of the coffee a lot easier than just water or milk does, so. Anyway, just me. Have a good night, guys. I've had a Sprite mixed with apple juice. But that's just apple cider, isn't it? That's basically just apple cider. You ever had Assam tea? It's not spicy like chai, but much less bitter than most black teas. I'm not a tea drinker. Sorry. I'm not a huge tea drinker. Maybe it is. We do have like a chai tea at work. I should try it at some point, but it's so weird because obviously people describe it as spicy and I'm like, well, I don't like spicy drinks. I want to have sweet. I'm a sweet tooth. Just shove it full of sugar. Maybe it is. Never had apple cider. Okay. Try apple cider and then get back to me, okay? You know, and then be like, which one's better? Is it, how different is it? Because I would argue it's not that much different. I like the fact that you called it a sprapple, though. I respect that. Said chai tea. Right, chai latte. I just call it chai tea. Chai latte. Okay, I gotta remember that. Anyway, Have a good night, everybody. Okay. I'll see you all tomorrow. Chai means tea. Yes. So it's actually TT. I remember hearing that. Who taught me that? I feel like I watched like a... There was someone talking about it. There was, I think, a comedian or something talking about how you say chai, which is tea. So when you say a chai tea, you're asking for a TT. Anyway, what's that? Now I'm wondering. Was it even a comedian or was it a friend? Could have been a friend. Anyway. It was in Spider-Man. It was in Spider-Man. Big brain, yeah. Beyond, across the Spider-Verse, all the verses. It's also the River Avon, which is the river. I like that. The river. It's like, I don't fucking know what to call this thing, so we're calling it the river. A town in England called something that means hill. Heavy respect. I like that. It's just fun. It's just silly. I really love the naming conventions of things sometimes, but then there's other times where I'm like, why isn't there a whole castle called Castle Estantia or something? Castle Arstellian, you know? Like, there's so many people, like, you know, like, we write so many fancy books, I'm just saying, that it's like, why can't we have the city of Solaris? Like, this sounds so cool. And yet we just are lame, like the city is called Melbourne. Like, what does that mean? Probably means something, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Keep getting fucking distracted. Alright, have a good night's sleep, guys. Okay, take care. And I will see you all tomorrow, okay? We'll have fun. We'll keep playing this. We'll see how much further I get. We'll be good. My phone went off. Actually makes sense when you look at the history. It was the hill, and then people speaking another language showed up and was like, oh, this place is called X and it has a hill. Okay. It's Hill. Alright. Night. Good night, Commodore. Good night, Tam. Good night, Rashkava. Have good dreams. Have a good day. Take care, okay? Bye-bye. Have a good night's sleep. Always have a good ass sleep to go to sleep.